Okay, guys, listen, my foot's asleep. Fuck. Not a great introduction. Is it clickbait? Not really. We'll get into it. So if you're wondering why I haven't made any YouTube videos in a while, it's because I set up an expectation for myself that I found I ultimately wasn't able to meet with the time limitations and other work obligations that I was running into this month. So, I'm out of breath because I was just carrying stacks of water up the stairs. Stacks of water? Water bottle cases. Yeah, there we go. But I'm making this video really fast just to give you guys like some context. I don't know that anyone cares. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on with Webtoon, and let me just preface this by saying that this isn't one particular thing, and it isn't the root cause of why I'm taking a little bit of a break from my comic. One of the reasons I haven't been making videos is because I feel like so much of my platform is based on being a Webtoon canvas creator and my experiences, and that's kind of how people know my channel. And I feel like making a video and not speaking on the things that were happening with Webtoon and how they were basically screwing over some of their originals creators, I felt like I needed to put it off until I had something more solid. Now, unfortunately, this still isn't going to be one of those videos because I don't have the materials and the resources and the notes gathered and the sources to give you the information that you deserve. Chances are that if you're watching this video, if you've been following my channel for a while, you're already pretty familiar with all the Webtoon shenanigans. I hate that word. But all the Webtoon clownery that's been going down. And yeah, just put a really sour taste in my mouth. Now, all of that was happening. And then, I was working on my Lucky episodes, and we got to October, and I knew that October was going to be a busy month. And so we got a couple weeks into it, or not necessarily October specifically, like I didn't decide October 1st. But coming into October, I realized that it was going to be a busy month and I wasn't going to have my episode ready for the second Friday of October. So I told my patrons I'm going to take a little break from Lucky for this period because I, one, had big bills that I needed to cover. I will say pre-K tuition is expensive and I have to pay that every month. And so that was one of those expenses that I thought I was going to be able to manage, but it's actually coming down to the wire. So I've been spending the past few weeks primarily working on commissions and adoptables and occasionally working on a comic that is exclusive to my not safe for work tier on Patreon. Now, before anybody gets upset, even though Lucky is on a bit of a hiatus right now, I'm not quitting it. I know that the thumbnail probably says that. And I said it's not clickbait. And this is why. I am taking a break. We're just... right now, like, in the back of my mind, there's two wolves. And one of them is really excited to get to these next few episodes because there are aspects of the story that I'm very excited to finally get around to. There are characters that I'm going to get to introduce that I have been sitting on for a long time. I'm really excited for season 2 of Lucky, and I have been for a long time. But also the other wolf is Burnout, and Burnout is a son of a bitch. Now, unfortunately, I have never been in a situation since I started doing Lucky as my primary thing. I've never been in a situation where creatively something was pulling at my attention more than the main webcomic. And yeah, something is kind of pulling my attention away from it. So right now, I'm not swapping one comic for another. I'm not starting a new Webtoon. I'm not doing that. The comic that I am working on for my Patreon would not be able to be posted to Webtoon anyway, if you know what I mean. But I am using this time to focus on doing the commissions, doing the artwork that does primarily pay my bills. I know that Lucky is a 100% Patreon supported comic, but the funds that I get from Patreon are not 100% for Lucky. A lot of that is Patreon rewards. A lot of that is for my not safe for work content, and a lot of it is also for adoptables and such. So It's kind of hard to balance it out, and that's kind of why I'm taking a break. Burnout, bills, etc., all that fun stuff. So for any of those of you wondering, that's what the thumbnail is about. Secondarily, I haven't been making videos because I found a different outlet for just talking to people in the void while I do my work. Now, I will make more videos when I get around to it. And I am not giving up on this channel despite me joking around and saying that I was going to delete it all. I'm not going to, don't worry. But I've been doing live streams, which is something that I used to do and then I stopped doing because I got uncomfortable and then I had a child and I was really busy. But I'm doing them again now and it's been going really well. And I do them every day of the week. So I know a lot of people are like, I just want the YouTube videos. I'm not going to be able to make it to your streams. Well, they will come back. They just won't be as regular as I would like them to be. I do spend more time doing my Twitch streams. And if you do want to hang out there, I'll just tell you right now, they're very bare minimum. I do not have a setup yet. I don't have a computer. I don't have a microphone. I'm just using the tools that I have. And all that I'm doing is working on commissions throughout the week and talking to people and just hanging out. So if that's something that you've wanted to be a part of, I don't know, like, think of it like, I don't do YouTube streams. I probably should, but I'm more familiar with Twitch and I'm relearning Twitch. And so that's what I'm using right now. But if you've ever just wanted to hang out and like talk while I'm working on stuff, think of it as like a live work with me video where I'm just doing work and you're hanging out and we're talking and, you know, behind the scenes. So yeah, that's it. Sorry. If the recording sounds weird, I'm laying upside down. So it's very bare bones today. I promise that I'm gonna make another video. I don't know, this month is very busy, so probably not before the end of the month, but I am going to make a video, and it's probably going to be talking about some of the Webtoon stuff that was going down, because, like, without context, there's probably some people wondering what I'm referring to, and it's not great, and I'm not thrilled, and I don't, want to bring them unnecessary promotion when, there's some things that feel like they haven't been fully resolved for the creators that actually work for them. So, yeah, I don't know. Webtoon, go sit in the corner. Go sit in timeout. But, yeah, I miss making videos. I miss posting them because you guys have lots of cool things to say. And, but if you want to hang out with me, real time, go check out my Twitch channel. I'll link it below. Monday through Friday, most weeks. Tomorrow, which is Friday, I'm going to be out of town. But Monday through Friday, usually between 10 to 2 p.m. is when I'm live with my microphone on. I do stream in the evenings after 8 p.m. for maybe an hour or two, but the mic will be off. So, like, if you miss me during the day, you can still come hang out later in the evening. It's just, it won't be like the regular day streams. So, and I like doing the Twitch streams because, it helps me focus. It helps me stick to a regular schedule. And it's nice to have company while I'm doing that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just plugging. I just want you guys to know where to find me while this channel is kind of sitting here until I decide what to do next. But I will do something. Like, I'm not just going to abandon it. That's not the plan. So maybe, I don't know if you guys would be interested in this. Maybe I will do like a compilation of all the stupid shit I've said in stream. Very cringe. I will say my streaming brand is just very eye roll, very unbearable. I'm not cool, it's not fun, I'm not funny, but very much embarrassing dad energy. But if you're cool with that and you want to come hang out, please and thank you. But yeah, let me do my promos and hop off of here because I'm already running late for today's stream. If you like what I do and you can help support my dream of making my webcomics full-time, yes, that includes Lucky. Lucky's not going anywhere, it's just taking a little bit of a break. Please check out my Patreon. The more that I make on Patreon, the more time I get to spend on my webcomics, and the more I get to tell the stories that I want to tell. If you want to follow my day-to-day, you can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, all undercut as hell, spelled the same as the YouTube channel. And if you haven't yet, you should go check out my webcomic Lucky. It is, again, on a bit of a hiatus, but I love it very dearly, and I can't wait to get to the next few episodes whenever I am not so hectic and crazed and busy. So go check that out. It is an LGBT sci-fi drama about a shapeshifter who travels to Earth to escape his destiny, but there's a bounty hunter there who has other plans for him. If you've already read Lucky, but you haven't read the spinoff yet, go check out the pilot episode of the collection. I want more people to get on board with that, and if that's something y'all are interested in seeing more of, check out my Patreon and yell at me to make more. And if neither of those things are your cup of tea, I do have a third option, which is a Patreon exclusive not safe for work comic that is currently in the works called Haunting Dagger, about my werewolf character and his haunted cheerleader girlfriend. Make of that what you will. It's still bare bones right now, but I've been getting a lot of rogue tier patrons, and I do not want to let you guys down, so I will be working on that more this weekend and get y'all some more pages. And oh my god, I can't believe how much people are excited about that. It makes me really excited. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. I love you all. I miss you. I hope that you're having a wonderful whatever the hell day it is. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Come hang out with me and stream, please, and thank you. And I will yell. You know what, the one rule I will say, the one rule about my streams is you're not allowed to bring up Star Wars, because then I will get distracted and nothing will ever get done, as we all learned yesterday. So see you later. Bye.